Hi YouTube, it's me Nisha, aka Sistah, and I'm in with you on Sunday evening, and I've been making videos all last week. Y'all just didn't see them because I didn't post them. It was just like every time I had a video ready and done, Bullshiii-iggidy would happen and things would change and I couldn't post them. So this is the update for the last week and a half, I suppose. I didn't weigh in this week because of, again, Bullshiii-iggidy. So I will be doing that weigh-in Wednesday. And of course I didn't weigh in last week because I weigh in on Sundays and it was Easter Sunday, so I used that as an excuse not to weigh in at all last week. So I haven't weighed in going on 2 weeks now. So I will be weighing in this Wednesday. Come hell or high water, you know, and I may not stay for the meeting, but from what I understand, it's a pretty good meeting, so I'll probably stay for the meeting and get some information because I desperately need the boost. Lately I've been watching videos about people and their food logs. I love when people make videos about their food and what they eat, recipes, even if it's as simple as a sandwich. I enjoy watching videos because it inspires me and shows me that, okay, I can eat on this program, I can do it, I need to do on this program, because last week was pretty tough. No one knows this except very few people, but even though I'm on Weight Watchers last week, I went buck wild. I ate out a couple of times. A girlfriend of mine was on spring break and I'm lonely, and I enjoy the fact that she was on spring break, so she and I and the baby would go out and eat. Okay, and yeah, I know I wasn't supposed to do that, but I did it, and I don't know if I'm gonna pay for it, but either way, for the week, it was such a rough week. It was nice to have her to hang out with and all that good stuff. So it was a good week in that way, but it was kind of oopsie doopsie when it came to my Weight Watchers program. As far as everything else going on, like I said, Bullshiii-iggidy. That's the running theme of my world lately is Bullshiii-iggidy. So y'all know I got that from my sister. She got me saying that. She started with saying that mess. And it fits. Instead of saying the word that I want to say, Bullshiii-iggidy works. So but yeah, that's what's been going on. Oh my gosh, the thing is like, I'm gonna say this now, bikers babe, this is your fault, girl. I've been doing a little couponing since I've been unemployed and broke and all that good stuff. I discovered that coupons are my friend, and today I went to Harris Teeter because you know they have double coupons. Some of you may not care, but and I went and I got a 30-something dollar order for like $9, and standing there and seeing the price go down and beep beep beep, it was made me so happy because I got like a couple of boxes of my favorite cereal. And the thing is, I'm not an extreme couponer, like getting stuff that I don't use or don't need or whatever for, like, you know, care packages, which I think would be awesome to do if I ever had the energy or, you know, urge to do that. Like, cause some people coupon and get like all these freebies and all this cool stuff and like make care packages for other people, which I think is an awesome thing to do. But right now I'm the needy, and not, you know, and what can I say about that? I need my coupons and I need the items that I do get. So I'm actually, it's a pretty interesting concept, and I'm enjoying it. It's kind of like, you know, working my brain, which I feel like I've gotten a little stagnant lately, and so that's pretty cool. What else is going on? That's about it. That's all that's pretty much going on that I want to say on camera. Like I said, I'm going to weigh in Wednesday. I don't know what I'm about to see on the scale. I weighed myself at home, but I think I've mentioned in a previous video, my scale at home does not correspond or corroborate with the scale they have at Weight Watchers for some reason. It's like off by like 2 to 4 pounds. It's the weirdest thing. So I'll weigh myself here and I'm just like, because I gotta see it at Weight Watchers to see what happened. So that's pretty cool, and that's about it. I have an upcoming trip I'm going to with my girlfriend. My girlfriend got her master's this year, so she's gonna have her graduation in a couple of weeks, and I'm gonna go up yonder. I think it's in Virginia somewhere, and we're going to ride up with the baby and me and her, and we're going to go to her graduation. I'm so excited for her, so even though she'll probably never see this video, I want to offer, like, congrats to her, to the universe, and, you know, offer them to her, because I'm very excited for her, as I know how hard she worked for that degree. So, yay! Yeah, that's a celebratory thing coming up. That's about it that's going on right now that I want to talk about. As far as readings, please, y'all, charge it to the emotions and not the heart. I really want to do readings, but my emotions are so all over the place that I can't do them right this second. I hope to have a couple done this week. This week I've revamped myself emotionally. I'm trying to revamp myself emotionally, but like I said, bullshit keeps happening. It's the most weirdest thing I've ever seen. One day on camera I'll be able to tell y'all exactly what's going down right about now in my life, but I can't say it on camera because you just never know who's watching, and people don't need to know everything that's going on right this second. Another thing I did, I started reading my journals, and I don't know what made me do it, but for some reason I was cleaning out my my journal drawer, and my journal drawer is my bottom drawer of my dresser, and it's full of my journals. I don't even know how many I have down there or whatever, but what I do is I just write in my journals, finish them off, stick them down there, buy a new journal, and I keep it moving. And for some reason I looked in there and I pulled out a journal and I started reading, because I can't afford books anymore. Y'all know I love books. I love to read, but I really can't afford books anymore right now. I'm a voracious reader. I read really, really fast, and I can't afford the books that I want in the pace that I need them to keep me in books. Does that make sense? So I started reading my journals, and I read one from 2003. I read one from 2007, and it's amazing to me some of the things I wrote in there. Like, I feel like almost that I'm reading the journal of a stranger. Like, I remember going through that stuff. I remember thinking those things. I do remember that, but I can't relate to her anymore. It's very interesting to see your growth, because like 2003, I don't even know how old I was. What was I, 25, 27, like that? I don't know. You know, whatever. I was young, 27 maybe. And so, I mean, I remember writing about my mom and like what was going on with her, because in 2003, that's when she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it scared me so bad, the thought of losing her. And you know, now I'm reading it and she's gone, and it's like, wow, my worst fears came to be now, you know, 2011. In that journal, I talked about my future daughter. I knew I was going to name my daughter Veronica. I knew it. I had a different middle name, but I knew my baby was going to be Veronica, and I wrote it in that journal. 2000, I was not off my rocker. It's just amazing. 2007, I was writing about, like, you know, just being so lonely, wanting a boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. It's amazing to me, like, how my life has changed. So yeah, I'm totally an advocate for journaling, because in these times in my life, this time in my life, which is so hard, it's interesting to look back and see what I was concerned with back then. You know, like I think about, like, I'm like, wow, you were that concerned with, you know, finding a man and, you know, your future kids and all that stuff. I just find it so fascinating. Now I have my baby girl, and it's like, yeah, she's my dream. She's what I dreamed of. Like, having her was what I dreamed of, and being a mom is everything I dreamed it to be. I didn't expect it to be this hard. I didn't expect things to happen the way they did, with losing the job, losing my mom, everything all boom, 2010. But being a mom is exactly what I thought it was going to be. There are the tough times, and there are mostly the fun times, because she's a joy. So I just have to say I love being a mom, and I knew I would, because back in 2003, and the journal I read from 2007 as well, I talked about it. So and so I can't wait to see what happens in the future, because I hope that whenever in the future I read what's going on now in the journals entries I'm making now, I hope and I pray that I'm looking back going, wow, that's a different person. I'm in a much better place now. I pray that that's my journal entry. And I'm also writing a separate journal, because I'm sure my daughter's going to get her hands on my journal one day and go, whoa, my mama was on a nutcase. That's fine. That's fine. But I'm writing a special journal for her, and I titled it Veronica's Story. And the sequel, the next is, I'm almost done with that, because I write it, I don't write it very often, but I write like a lot when I do write. So I'll be done with that maybe in a couple of weeks. And then her next journal that I'm going to write for her will be called Why My Veronica is Special. And those are the titles I'm just giving to her journal, so that, like I said, when she gets older and she's reading my journals, and she reads the ones that I've dedicated to her, she will always know that she was born special. I don't care what anybody says to her. I don't care what she goes through in this lifetime. I want her to always know that she was born with somebody knowing that she was special. So I'm going to write it down and all that good stuff, and keep that for her for the future. And I hope to have more than just 2. It's probably going to be like a lot, because I got to keep this kid up abreast of what she does now. It's hilarious. And I would have loved to have had journals written about me from when I was a baby, because like right now I get little anecdotes from people, like my auntie would give me anecdotes, and every once in a while I'd hear stories, you know, like the funny little stories about me as a kid. But I would love to have had that kind of detail written about me and what was going on in my mom's life, my dad's life, my auntie's life, you know, my sister's lives, you know. And so I'm going to give that to her, because I'm going to let her know what's going on right now, you know, with planning my sister's, her auntie's wedding, and, you know, how Uncle Junior's coming into her life, which is my sister's fiance, how he's coming into her life. I mean, I'm writing this story for her to be able to read in the future and just enjoy her own story. And then that second book will continue it, but it will be also telling her how special she is to her mommy, and how special she is, and how everyone just loves her to death. All I guess, you know, just stuff that you need to hear in the down parts of your life. Because at 35, like I said, if I had a book like that, or someone that's written something so special about me, I cherish it. I'd read that sucker every day. So I just want to give her that and let her know how special she is. And I think it's very appropriate to talk about that, because Mother's Day is coming, and I know that this is the first year. This is the first year I will be without my mom physically here on Earth, and I dread it. I'm trying not to. Her birthday was last week, and this coming week is Mother's Day, and that's way hard. But I'm gonna celebrate my mom. I'm gonna celebrate her, because my mom was hilarious. She was an awesome spirit, and I know she's looking down on us right now, and so I'm glad about that. I'm glad about that. So yeah, she's not here, but I can miss her, but I do know that she's watching over us, and, you know, keeping tabs on the, you know, my mom was nosy, just like that's where I get it from, and certain siblings, my sister gets it from too. She know. So yeah, so I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I will be making more videos this week. Hopefully I will be more active in front of the camera, if the Bullshiii-iggidy don't get me back down. But I'm telling you, I'm rallying back. I'm rallying back. I'm not gonna let the Bullshiii-iggidy get to me now. So have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.